Hello everyone, JRDeal96 here with a brand new video. As you can tell by the title, it's that spooky time of the year, and what better thing to do on that spooky time of the year is carving a pumpkin. As part of this yearly tradition we have here on this channel, I might as well once again carve another pumpkin. For the last 2 years I've been carving pretty much bigger pumpkins, the Great Pumpkins, Charlie Brown. So I thought maybe it would be a little bit more an interesting challenge to carve a little bit of a smaller sized pumpkin. It may not be small enough to make a difference, but we'll see. And as you can tell already, I've already taken care of the inside of the pumpkin, because I don't want to make a mess in here in particular, so let me show you that process right now. Alright, here we are again for round 3. Third year in a row, we have decided to carve a spooky pumpkin on the spooky day of Halloween. And as you can tell, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier in my room, that here I have a little smaller pumpkin compared to the last 2 years that I carved pumpkins. I felt like, you know, to make it more interesting and a little bit more of a challenge, is to carve a smaller pumpkin. It may not be small enough to be that challenging, but I feel like, you know, the last 2 years I've done like pumpkins a little bigger than this, slightly bigger. Maybe this cost me like $5, so I don't know how they, you know, price pumpkins, like I guess by weight or ounces. This might be like at least 5 pounds. I'm not sure. Compared to the other ones where I have to use my arm to lift it, where I could just easily, you know, hold it by the handle. But anyways, you gotta remember to cut it on an angle and not straight down like I did the first time in 2018. And I have to take a page out of last year and cut it on an angle. I feel like I'm going to screw this up, but hopefully I do it perfectly and not screw it up. So let me scoop myself up a little bit. You're not going to hear creaks from the freaking chair like last year. People got to point that out. Anyways, here we go. Oh god, I feel like I'm going to screw this up so easily. Oh boy. Hopefully I didn't get, the knife wasn't close to my hand. Okay, good. We're good. What should I name you this year, Mr. Pumpkin? How should I name you this year? Since Lunas Honest is ending within the next few weeks, I feel like I'm going to name you Honest. May not be the most original thing to do, but who knows? Maybe you guys like it. I don't know. That's up for you to decide. Honestly, I don't know if Jack is doing anything for this year. I doubt it. I honestly doubt it. Because of the pandemic and everything, I doubt if he's going to do anything huge. Well, we all know what he did last year. He did the infamous, you know, JJ puppet show that ended a little scary, if you want to say. Hopefully, I am so nervous that I'm going to screw up, that this is going to start falling in on its own, and I'm going to be screwed. And I'm going to put stupid toothpicks in like they did the first year. And you hear birds just, you know, being birds. Is there any crows around? Laugh! You know, is there any crows around? Alright, I'm getting near, getting close. Alright. Here we go. We got it. Look at all the guts and brains of this pumpkin. Alright, got it on an angle. We're good. We're good. You're good. Alright, it's the brains. Jack, don't ever
You're such a wuss, Jack. Honestly, I've been saying this the last 3 years of me doing this, and the first time when you carved your pumpkin in 2016, you said how bad it smelled. It doesn't smell bad. Unless you've got a pumpkin that was rotting, then I can see why. But this pumpkin obviously smells bad. Not that bad. You're just a wuss, alright? Shut up. I know, you disagree with my opinion there, Birdman. Vulture over there. I don't know, but anyways, the only next thing we gotta do is scrape out all the seeds and all that shit, and then we can call it a day from out here. Make sure the garbage bag is nearby. Look at you, Mr. Pumpkin. How nice of you to show up. Alright, I'm just gonna put this, this thing, let's try to scrape this first, because I think that was the mistake I made last year, is forget to scrape this last year. I waited till near the end to do it, like a dumbass, because I was more concerned about that part of it than anything else. Alright. Yeah, it looks fine. I'll worry about the, strings later. Let's just get started on here. Now I gotta worry about the fucking, tablecloth twisting around and shit. So honest. Let's be honest here. How you feel about being carved like this? Being opened up like this? How do you feel? Time is imminent, and it's bound to happen eventually. You were handpicked by me because I wanted to do a smaller pumpkin this year. So, honest, let's be honest here. How do you feel about being carved and opened up like this? How do you feel? Probably not very good at the moment. But I gotta be honest with you. Time is imminent, and things are bound to come to an end. Like all good things. Like Unus Annus, for example. That's gonna be ending in maybe close to 3 weeks. 2-3 weeks. Gotta take that into account, man. And as much as we don't want these videos to be deleted and everything, you gotta go and respect their decision. Time is imminent. Memento mori. Unus. Annus. Honestly, what were you? An Unus or an Annus? I honestly didn't really care. But I was more like, after watching some of the blue screen footage of that Mark and Ethan did for that one time in May when they gave us the floor to make memes out of that footage. Honestly, I was more of an honest because I used Mark's footage more because it was more funnier. There was some funnier ones to use. Like, I used it to really insult myself. Have him insult me in a way. Because I'm pretty much a copy of him and I just rip him off. I thought it'd be fun. Where I have him insult Xander, who I nicknamed Darkiplier Light. Because that's pretty much what he is. He's a Darkiplier clone. So I thought it would be funny to really have him pretty much, in a sense, insult me in a little nice and a funny way, using the footage. And I only have him compliment one thing, and that is my Darkiplier cosplay. That was about it. That's all I have them, you know, compliment. Nothing else. I think I got all of it. I'm not sure. I only got a few seeds. Alright. I think I got all of it. Alright, let me just grab some of the, strings. Silly string. Fuck. Not a great idea to use my fucking fingers to this. Not the wisest move. Maybe. Maybe not the wisest idea in the world to do. I think we're good on this, right? I think we're good here. Aren't we? Honest, you look beautiful. Don't take that as an insult, it's a compliment. You're beautiful, Honest. You represent what an honest truly is and is about. What is so special about an honest? You're special. Alright. I don't know if you can see me or not, but overall, I think we're good on here. So, anyways, let's get right back into my room and finish carving this pumpkin.
Alrighty, we're back here now. So, as you saw, I took care of the inside of the pumpkin and, decided to name this little guy Honest, after Unis Honest. So, so now here comes the more interesting part of this. Figuring out the design. Now, we all know the design that I've done for the last 2 years. Big eyes, either square or jagged teeth. Now, I'm not sure what to do this year. I'll do big eyes once again, but I gotta figure out exactly, I don't want to go down the familiar territory, but I have, this thing in my mind saying it's better just to do I guess the whole challenge would be, how about create the same design, but try on a smaller pumpkin, see how you can do. And if it doesn't work, then it won't work. Fine, whatever. I don't know. Part of the challenge, challenging myself to see if I can do this pretty much the same design on a smaller pumpkin, right? Anyways, let me try to come up with a design. It's probably going to be pretty much something similar to the last 2 years. I don't know. So, give me a minute. Alrighty, Honest. I think I got you the best design that I could possibly think of. Even though it's kind of the same one from last year. I know, pathetic. But I think the challenge for me here is to do the same design, but on a smaller size pumpkin, right? I think that's the challenge that I want to try to accomplish here. Let's try to do this on a smaller pumpkin. I know I'm not the most creative one, but I think I'm honestly comfortable with this design. So I might as well try it on a smaller pumpkin. You're totally fine with that, right? You don't mind Honest taking the same design as Dingus? But anyways, I might as well just get ready for it. Ready for this. Then start carving Mr. Honest over here. So, let's get started. Here we go, with a knife again, you wanker. So, be careful with the knife. If you're doing this by yourself, please be careful with this. You could poke your eye out, you can honestly slit your throat by accident, I don't know. We all know someone in Ireland or Brighton, did that, but we don't talk about that. So, anyways, let's just get into this one and try to be careful here. Alrighty. Alright, Honest. I know I'm poking you in the eye, but this is needed. Yeah, get ready for the grunts that you're gonna hear in minutes. Oh yeah. I'm not doing it. No. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop that now. What would an honest do in a situation like this? Seriously, what would an honest do in a situation where he's getting eyes carved out of his head? He's getting his eye carved out by this random schmuck who's doing the same design. We're almost there. I think one more should be good. Alright. I think I got him. I got the first eye. Pop goes the weasel. Just like that. Eye number one taken care of. We're almost there, Honest. I know this is probably painful to you, even though you're probably far from alive at this point. You're probably already dead. You already died. But death is inevitable. Death is coming, I know. In like a few weeks, it all ends. Just like all good things, it all must come to an end. That's the part of life. Nothing lasts forever. Alright, almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. Oh, shit. There it goes. There goes piece number 2, right onto the floor. Ah, man. Take a piece off. Soon I'm going to try to clean this right after this, so hopefully it all works out for me in the end. Try to, do everything right, but we're getting there. Anyways, we got the eyes. Look at him. Look at the little Honest here. This represents what an Honest is supposed to be. Proud of who they are. On top of the world, while all the Unuses lay and kneel before him. So, now we got the mouth, which is going to be the more excruciating part, but I'm up for the challenge. Alrighty, I'm about to say Unis, because I'm so used to saying Unis, Honest. Alright, Honest, let's be honest here. It's time for your mouth to become open, wide open. Ooh, okay. Come on, Mr. Wide Mouth. I know you're a big mouth, even though I'm kinda making you that big mouth. I know I ran out of things interesting to say, but I'm more on trying to concentrate on creating Mr. Honest here. Trying to create Mr. Honest. I think I made his second tooth a little taller, but that's okay. I don't really care. What matters is that he's always smiling. I see the funny side. Alright, we're at the halfway mark, I believe. We are close. We did the bottom portion of his mouth, now we're doing the top with his teeth, with his top tooths. Okay, that makes sense. We're now on his the top portion of his mouth. Who's shooting fireworks on Halloween of all days? Jesus. Everybody should be trick-or-treating right now. But then again, it's a pandemic. I guess they just ran out of ideas. I guess they just have nothing better to do in their lives. Alright, I think I got him. I got his mouth. Let's see how this happened. Voila. Not so bad. What are you gonna do? Not perfect, but you got it at least, right? You kinda got it in a sense, right? So anyways, we've taken care of his, face and everything. Now we gotta clean off all of that marker off of his face. Ta-da! It honestly came out pretty well, even though the eyes kind of look a little disjointed at points, and the teeth kind of look a little too small at some points, and stuff like that. I cleaned it as much as I can, but we put the lid on him. There we go. He's a fully formed pumpkin. How about that? Alrighty. So the last thing we're going to be doing. Don't worry, I don't have a knife in my hand. I know usually when you hear the last thing you're going to do is you get a little worried, but the last thing we're going to be doing for today in terms of the pumpkin is something called a little lighting of the candles to light them up. Light up the jack-o'-lantern. So right here I got a little candle. Put it in. And alrighty, let's take care of this. There we go. You got it. Alright. Beautiful. That is so beautiful. Ah, beautiful. Look at him. He's such a beautiful man. Beautiful, honest here. But, anyways, I think overall that is really all I have to do. All I have to say for this pumpkin carving. That's all we have to do. How beautiful does he look? He looks very nice. Mr. Honest over here, he looks nice. So, as you can tell, I think we're good on him. We're done. We're done with the pumpkin. Alrighty, since we pretty much finished carving our pumpkin and doing everything we needed to do, I thought I would do something a little different this year, instead of the stereotypical thing that you always expect. I'm trying not to be too predictable, So I thought for this year alone, since it's Halloween and people tend to dress up, I thought I'd show you who I'm dressing up as for Halloween this year. And I think the name Honest for the pumpkin might give you a little clue. It might give you a little bit of an idea of who I'm dressing up as. It might be too obvious for you to know. I think it looks pretty good, actually. A nice little touch to it. To really hit the nail on the head, saying, I am from Unis Honest. I represent Unis Honest. I thought it would be a little nicer to try to pretend to be honest and try to say some dialogue as honest. Like, what would he say? All I know is memento mori and, death is imminent and time is running out. Like, the etc. So I'm going to try to think of something off the top of my head. Every day, every month, every year, time just goes by just like that. And unfortunately, for a beloved channel known as Unis Honest, time is running out. Because in a few weeks' time, the channel, along with every single video on there, will be gone forever. Finito. Good night. Game over. Just like death, you can't take it with you. And only that will remain is the memories that you make along the way. And unfortunately, not just YouTube channels die, but pumpkins as well. They will eventually rot and decay and eventually die. So, Mr. Honest, I hope they remember you. And I do hope, when this is all said and done, that you will remember everything. So, just remember that it's gonna end soon. So, memento mori. Unis Honest.
Anyways, I think I nailed it, right? Pretty nice, right? I think I nailed him perfectly. Maybe, I don't know. But hopefully I didn't disappoint you all this year for this pumpkin carving. I wanted to do something a little different this year. I thought maybe this would be pretty cool. Show off my Halloween costume for once, you know? Since I unfortunately didn't really get the chance to because of some unfortunate circumstances that I just want to truly forget about. I hope you guys enjoyed this year's pumpkin carving for Halloween. Hope you guys enjoyed. I really hope you guys really enjoyed this. I really had a lot of fun carving this pumpkin this year, like I always do. I always have fun with this. I try to have a little fun with it and try to be myself for once. And I thought what would be a better thing to do this year is, you know, dress up for Halloween. Why not? Since it is Halloween. So, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope you guys have a happy and safe and healthy Halloween. I hope you guys enjoy your Halloween, just like I am, probably. So, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, share this video with your friends, and don't think of for whom the bell tolls. Be sure to ring that bell. Be a part of the notification squad. And be sure to also check out my Instagram. My slowly dying Instagram. That's eventually going to die. Because I always make cool edits of Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and hell, even myself. And I also do reenactments and cosplays, just like this. So go check that out if you're interested. And be sure to also check out my Tumblr and join my Discord in the description as well. So until next time, JRDL96 signing out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Memento Mori. Unis.